Hey everybody, and welcome to Plastic Nostalgic, where all toys are nostalgic. Eventually. Today we're going to check out another one of those 25th anniversary G.I. Joe action figures. This time, Storm Shadow. Now this is modeled off the second version of Storm Shadow, which I have right here. Now this is not the one I had as a kid. I had the original Storm Shadow as a kid. I didn't have this one. But a buddy of mine had this one. And when I saw it for the first time, I was kind of freaked out. I was like, that's Storm Shadow? But yeah, that's Storm Shadow. So let's get this newer version out, check it out, and compare it to the old one. Here we have that G.I. Joe packaging that looks so classic. And this is the 25th anniversary G.I. Joe edition of this action figure, Storm Shadow. He's the ninja. This is when he was on the Joe team. It says, from the G.I. Joe comic series. Here he is in his action pose on the front. Let's check out the back. It has that neat visual checklist with Snake Eyes with Timber, Flint, Cobra Commander, Cobra Officer, and Storm Shadow himself, with more team members on the way. And the best part of these card backs is the file card. This says Ninja, codename Storm Shadow, file name Classified. Primary military specialty, covert operations. Storm Shadow served with Snake Eyes in Southeast Asia, and both of them later studied the secret art of ninjutsu with the family of Storm Shadow, a ninja clan that could trace its histories back through 30 generations of ninjas. Unhinged by the murder of his uncle and mentor, he infiltrated Cobra seeking revenge, and found vengeance to be a poor substitute for life. Now in semi-retirement at a remote mountain hideaway, he occasionally takes on a special mission or two, if Snake Eyes asks him nicely. A ninja is a silent wraith with a razor-edged blade in one hand and a scaling grapple in the other. Ninjas can penetrate the most sophisticated defense and leave without a trace. They are mystic swordsmen, spies, acrobats, quick change artists, and conjurers. Most people will tell you that ninjas don't exist. That's exactly what the ninjas want you to believe. And it says grade E5. A lot of fun in those action file cards. So now let's get him out of that plastic bubble and see what's inside. Always be careful when using a knife. One good thing about action figures like this is no stickers. And if you're wondering about that, you can watch my Astro Train video. You'll see exactly what I was talking about. Okay, here we have Storm Shadow. Is he tied in here? Oh, okay, he's stuck through. His quiver and scabbards. Okay. I'm not sure if that sword comes out. Let's just leave it in there for right now. Also have that nifty stand, customized with his name on the front. And you can see this one has the G.I. Joe logo on it, because he's working with G.I. Joe at this point. He wouldn't be Storm Shadow without his trusty bow. And we're going to have to get the knife back out and cut that tape. Slide it out of there. This should slide right out. Okay, this is in here a little tricky. I'm not sure how they got it in there, but I'm going to make a little cut right here, make it pop out a little easier. There is a little dagger. His bow and katana. Stick those in his hands. And now we have Storm Shadow ready for action. Of course, these 25th anniversary editions. Well, let's just set that bow aside for right now and stick this in his scabbard. These 25th anniversary editions have a lot more articulation than the previous ones, making them highly posable in many action poses. Even the feet turn and bend forward and back. Pretty detailed character here. You can even see that classic tattoo that he and Snake Eyes share. He has the holes in his feet to fit on the pegs here. Hopefully they'll fit on the pegs with not much trouble. But I'm guessing because he's a ninja, the holes are in the feet in specific places to help him with those action poses. Set that dagger in his hand and put the bow back in this hand. See if he can hold on to it a little better. Thank goodness this plastic is a little more forgiving than the old ones. There we go. Standing on his stand. The 25th anniversary edition of G.I. Joe's Storm Shadow. Very nice addition to my G.I. Joe collection. Here we have a side-by-side comparison of the Storm Shadow 25th anniversary and the original from the 80s. You can see this one is pretty good shape. Got some cracks in the elbows there, but they're holding on together nicely. Got the hood molded to his head there. And this digitized looking camouflage all over him. Now this one also has that digital looking camouflage, and some of the spots have the same designs, like the T there on his leg and the Z on that leg. The different marks on his head. They're a little different on the newer version. They both have the rope around the midsection there, but this one is molded to his body, whereas this one is loose on there, but also part of his quiver and sheath. The newer Storm Shadow has a sash incorporated along his waist with little ninja stars stuck inside, hanging out the edge right there for quick access. Whereas this one has some belt pouches. They both have that classic tattoo. This one is a little bit worn, but it's still pretty visible. This one makes, this one is a pretty good comparison to the old one. As much as I like these old ones, the articulation of these and the more forgiving plastic, I think make these a little better. A little more fun to play with. Storm Shadow. Thanks for joining us today on Plastic Nostalgic, where all toys are nostalgic, eventually. And be sure to join us again where we unbox some more soon-to-be nostalgic toys. Make sure to like and subscribe, and leave a comment down below. See y'all next time.